Well, I'm still too lazy to fix this thing. It's June 1st, and we're back with the repack, the third episode. I've laid everything out so I can just kind of off the rip. And there's a lot happening for some reason. I went to the antique store in Strathcona. We go there sometimes just because like Win likes the toys and stuff like that. And I was just peeking at some of the what's it called, and some of the Ninja Turtle stuff is cool, but I usually would never buy anything there. It's always marked up in a certain way that I don't know if they're just trying to build in their commission or something like that. But then we were there and I was like, oh, well, there's that new shop in the city, Foil City Cards, which ended up being people that I knew from going to the expo year after year. And they were with a different shop, and now they've kind of like separated into two. One is on the north side, that's Common Box, and Foil City's over on the south side by White Avenue. So really close to that antique mall. They do pretty much everything, so it kind of works really well. Like all sports and Pokemon, Lorcana. I don't know if they're going to be a Play Store or not. They're definitely a place to go if you want to rip, though. They have like a little rip bar, and you sit there and they'll cheer you on while you degen. Then I don't know if it was in order or not, but the first Saturday of every month, the Trade on South, which I was saying would be more exciting than some of the other stuff that's been going on. And it was. I had won something from Card Summit, like the free entries, but I was like being super conservative. I was like, I'm not going to rip it. I'm going to sell it. And I, I did sell it to one of the vendors that I've met there before from Calgary. And he's a good guy. And I'm like, you can rip it in front of me, blah, 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 because I know you'll hit, because I should have ripped the free rip, but he hit in the first pack. So there's that. And I randomly got a PSA 1 base set Charizard. So I had the 1, 2, 4, and the 5. I also had the base set 2, 3 still, which I did sell or trade out of because I want to get a base set 3 hollow for the 1 to 5 run. I was going to stop after that, but then another vendor from, well, he was at Trade On. I saw he had a 3, but I obviously can't be buying $500 cards every time you leave the house over and over and over again just to sit on. So I was like, oh, I'll figure this out another day, and talked to him for over the month. And when I went to Card Summit, because he stopped responding after a few days, he had gotten rid of it and didn't want to tell me, but I still had to drive all the way to Card Summit North, which isn't my favorite show. That's 2 months here. See, there's a little picture. It's real busy. 2 months of me not being 100% liking the vibes of that show. It's got something up with it. There was also Trade On North this same day. They're like 4 blocks apart. I did not take any clips from that one at all. So it's definitely like, I don't know, like 15% of the, oh, maybe this is, no, that's not 15% the size of the Trade On South right now, but that could change when people start to dedicate time and money to just committing to one of those shows. So like there was a lot of split vendor crews between the two shows because it's all new. Then the Sunday of the last weekend, no, I missed something here. I'm just gonna go back. The Fort Saskatchewan show is like the only show this month after the Trade On and the first of the month there, the first Saturday. And we thought like maybe it will be busier just, because people need something to do. The long weekend kind of screws around with stuff too. Went to that. I didn't really bring anything there. Kind of got rid of raw cards again because I just don't feel like I like having them. There's like a cool shinies are, but I've seen it numerous times, I'm pretty sure, because that guy doesn't sell any of those cards, even though he pretends like he does. And randomly in the wild, the 101 Optic Lamar Uptown, he this guy packed it out of a blaster. We're just waiting for the call on that one, I think. Or River City Cards is waiting for that one to fall into his lap. The trade on North, the Lugia run that I had started, I guess, like, I want to say 2 years ago, and I did get to 1 to 7, but then I traded it away to the JR Collectibles guys. That they had it on display. They had it finished. They did it organically. I don't remember if I've talked about it or not, but it looks cool once it's all together, and it's nuts to think that the 10 when I was doing that run was only worth about 1,000, and right now I think it's like 10,000 or something. Just insane. But then the month ends on the Stony Plain show. First time setting up there, I was in the second room, which the two ballrooms are separated. One's bigger, obviously, but the second room can be busy. It just, they put signs out, so you never know where people go or people look at. So there's like a tiny clip of the layout, but not really. It was slow in the morning for me. I just like kind of was taking stuff in, but not anything like super exciting. I did trade with this kid, and that turned out to be like the best, but all the cards were moderately played to heavy play. So that's a tough move, but the stuff that did sell from it pretty much covered that out. So we'll see how that ends up going. I don't even know where the raw cards are right now. They disgust me. I didn't also know that you did get a free TGA sub because it's like sponsored by TGA with your table fee. So I didn't know what I wanted to put in a TGA holder. This Harriet Tubman 1/1 relic thing popped up for some reason, so I traded some of the random pickup stuff that I had gotten earlier just to see what happens with that. But it was a very slow, long month for cards. I'm not even sure I did very much of anything other than the last part of the month just like went crazy. Like the last 4 shows were all on the last weekend. So the Leduc monthly show, the Trade on North Card Summit, and at least the Stony Plain show was on the Sunday, but the other 3 were on the Saturday. So I don't know how you can keep up or go to Leduc and then drive all the way across the city to the Pokemon shows. It's just a lot. Definitely backed out of hockey right now because ever since like the Canadians lost, it's just kind of really slowed down. I do feel like Extended might bring some life back, but like I said, I'm not loving raw cards, so I maybe don't really want to mess around with that. I may rip something. We'll see. Maybe I should bring a rip on here. That would be kind of cool and see how that goes. But I don't know if it's going to be too exciting for June. Maybe I'm going to go out east and revisit the Henry's Hut. Got a gift card there, so I should go check that out. Maybe it won't be that exciting for the June repack, but I don't know what's been too exciting. Oh, I did get my Pikachu back from PSA. It went in December, and it got a 10. And I lingered on it for the whole month before letting myself sell it and whatever. The thinking of why I did end up selling that in the end is because I found that it's a reprinted artwork. So I say that meaning it's in more than one set. I didn't really think about it, and then it's in Surging Sparks. And when it's in, I'm just like, okay, well, that's why maybe it's not going like higher for these gold things, which are a niche market on its own. But I do think it was smarter to sell in the end. because I'm even thinking about the base set Charizards that I've been trying to find, and it's a reprinted artwork. It's reprinted so much and so many new sets that maybe I would like to pivot into something else. There's a lot, I don't know. I'm always pivoting, and I never really sit on anything. And like maybe I just need one card, and I can just say that's it. Well, I guess my Black Knights, the Fortnite Black Knights, are the card that I've never even thought about selling, which makes no sense. But here we are with those. That's the repack, though. That's May, and we'll see what June brings. Hopefully, sweet, sweet deals, sweet deals, good shows, positive vibes, bruh.